Well, morning campers. It looks 6 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning the 3rd. Just another trip out. I've got some roast chestnuts actually with me today, inspired by Sandy, Wiltshire man. I was watching his video the other day and I thought, you know what, chestnuts, yeah, I absolutely love chestnuts, so I'm going to roast my nuts on the open fire. Well, it's just gone 7, we're just going. Mrs is just sorting dinner out. We're having a Sunday, what are we having? Gammon and it's got gammon wrapped in bacon. It's one of my faves from Moribos. It's bloody lovely. Anyway boys, we're off out and I'll catch you in a bit. Hey, oh Gus. Like a billy. Here the elephants. Boys, we're just about setting up. I've brought the Biolite kettle for a change today. I thought I'd swap things around a bit. So I've got my normal brew kit as well, but I want to use that kettle pot today. And we're just at the minute. Usual simple setup. I use the loops now. I never used to bother, but actually it makes it a bit more controllable. Tied her off to the old yew tree, off to a branch. I'm just going to hook that up, and then I normally just stick a few twigs in the ground because I can't be bothered. I've brought loads of pegs. I've got some X pegs, but I just like using sticks because you don't lose them. Gus is using the little plastic thing you get with a Biolite pot. So yeah, we're all set up now. I just sit back in my desert. I've raised this roof a little bit compared to last time. Put an extra bit of string on, so hopefully I don't want to be burning the bloody thing. So yeah, there's the scene in the camp this morning. I'm bloody red hot. I don't need. And another thing, before I just start my fire. Barry Watson, one of my subscribers, he reminded me, or I don't know if it was him that suggested it originally, to put inner tube around your Zippo lighter to save the fuel. I think I've heard that tip before. Thanks Barry if you watch this, but I went to my shed yesterday. I've got 4 mountain bikes in there and all of them's in good condition. I haven't got any spare bloody inner tube, have I? So anyway, when I do get a puncture and my inner tube's no good, I will be using it to, you just put it round here to seal it apparently. Anyway, thanks for the tip Barry. I'm just sorry I couldn't do it on this occasion. So the plan on this occasion is, I brought absolutely tons of this. I want to try and store at least 1 bag. No wonder my flipping kit bag were heavy again. So I've got a bit of birch bark and a few twigs. So I'm going to use a bit of that in conjunction with this stuff and try and build my store up in my little secret stash that somebody knows all about. Yeah, the towering inferno is lit, ready for action. Beautiful stuff boys, Java lava. That's my last stuff. I've emptied my last bit out of my bag into it now. Believe it or not lads, that's only been going a couple of minutes and it's already steaming. How good's that? Kitty litter and a couple of twigs. Oh, it don't get better than this. Yeah, and yesterday I went Christmas shopping with the missus. Well, pre-Christmas shopping because it's our wedding anniversary and my wife's birthday next week. So we're walking around Old Eagle Centre on the marketplace, whatever it's called, and there was a store there with all veg and nuts and things, and I treated myself. I thought, ooh, I watched the video with Sandy the other day. I've already mentioned it anyway. And anyway, he was doing some chestnuts. These, let me just open this bag. These aren't like your normal Tesco bought ones. They are one beautiful looking thing. One problem though, I forgot to bring my grill, so I'm going to have to improvise something on top of Biolite. just... I ought to call it Chris Scott and his pouring videos, really. One nice thing with this, I think I mentioned it before, the pouring action, it's like you've got a proper kettle. Oh, look at that. That's what you call a coffee, boys, that is, and girls. And you never get no gritter note with this little filter. Bang on. Beautiful. Yeah, another thing, war hiker. Alright, mate. He was mentioning he'd like to, he was thinking about getting one of these because he'd seen me use it a few times. I'd recommend it. Expensive. You can actually get cheap knockoffs from wherever, Amazon and eBay and that. But I just went for the proper one. I thought, sod it for the sake of a tenner or whatever it was. Anyway, cheers lads and lasses. Beautiful. That is so nice. It really gets you here. So somebody commented the other day, I know one of my mates said you keep looking at the side. Why are you always never looking at the lens? I don't know why. It's just automatic. I don't look at it. I'm trying to look into the lens, but I can see the screen, and I still haven't got the hang of it. So don't matter, does it? Now, another thing, as we all know, if you're going to put your nuts on the fire, you've got to stab them, otherwise we end up with bonfire night. So my idea is I've turned the Biolite down and I've put my titanium cross stand on. It's a bit lash, but it might just do the job. These might get a bit cremated for these first ones because it's still burning a bit warm at the minute. So I'm going to load this up and no doubt it'll be a disaster. Well, if that isn't a beautiful sight. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Sleigh bells. Anyway, that is... Don't know if that's in focus or not, but anyway. They are starting to smell nice. The only thing is I think it's going to overcook them a bit. You can see the heat. Look at them titanium Agifar, them cross stands are about bloody melted. I'd probably destroy them buggers. Anyway. Well, my missus was really big into her running. She's going on a 10-mile run today. She's really into it, big style. So I bought her. I must have bought her now. Three GPS watches, 2 or 3 trackers and things, you know, for birthdays and stuff. But anyway, I said to me, because it's my missus's 50th. Shh, don't tell anybody. Next week. So there's an extra bit of a treat, and it's anniversary and Christmas coming, and I says, I tell you what. So anyway, I bought her one of them. She's got, it's a Garmin 235 on offer. They're a bit more than I was going to spend, but I thought, yeah, well, she's worth it. And so yeah, she's got that. It's in a box on the side yet. I ain't wrapped it yet. And she was eagerly looking at the box last night, and I says, no, you're not opening it, not until next week. Because my missus is a bugger. She's already had a coat from her mum and she's already wearing it. She does it every year, and I said, no, you're not having it till birthday time. So that's the plan. If it comes off, I don't know. She's going running today, like I say, and she was desperate to wear it, and I says no. So anyway, so she's sorted with that now. I'll probably get her a little prize or something for Christmas as well, some perfume or something, as you do. So yeah, it was a really enjoyable day. Went round Derby, like I say. It was nice. It was quite busy. Really enjoyed it. We went into this pub called the Byron in the Inchew, whatever, the shopping centre, and my stepson works there. So they do like Mexican, I think, are they Mexican, whatever, spicy burgers, I don't know, American burgers, I don't know. So we had that and some fries, and my missus had some fried courgettes, of all things. They were bloody lovely courgette fries. Really enjoyed it. I had a pint as well because she was driving. So yeah, really good day, really, very good. And after this walk, I'm going to pop down to my dad's and see how he's getting on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas. Really looking forward to it. May I just say, these honestly are the biggest chestnuts I've ever had the pleasure to come across. When I saw them in the shop, I thought, good God, look at them beauties. And another thing why I love these titanium things, this has just started to go a bit cool. And I love it where you can just dob her on fire, and within a few seconds you've got some warmed up stuff again. One word of warning, I have done it before where I've burnt the skin off my lip. As you know, I like to burn myself on fires, it's one of my pastimes. Anyway, just a little thought of the day: don't burn your lips on hot surfaces. It ain't pretty, it ain't clever, and it bloody hurts. Well, I don't know what's going off over there, it's like Dog Central. I kid you not, boys, these, even though they look a bit cremated, they're bloody fantastic. They're so tasty, honestly, look at that. Gorgeous. That big bad boy's on for a bit extra flame. I've just stoked up the Biolite again. I've got a couple of lads down there chilling, and any trip in the woods wouldn't be complete without 17 cups of coffee down here. I put last of me fresh water in, and I think I'm going to have the going to have the old Moribo baked beans in a minute and all, sod it. I'll still eat my dinner, no doubt. Anyway, I'm enjoying myself so much, it's flipping great. Brilliant. I absolutely stink of smoke today. And look at state of you. Stanley, he's a sod. Those chestnuts were really nice. In the woods, it just gives you that extra dimension to everything. As we know, I do like my food in the woods. It's I used to, when I was a kid, I used to love my Sunday dinners with my parents. So and then when I lived on my own and that, I used to do my Sunday dinners and that, and my kids used to come round after I'd split up with the old ex-missus, and I don't mind it. Don't mind a bit of cooking, but in the woods, it becomes total enjoyment for me. Even though it's only really simple stuff I do, as you know, it's just really, really enjoyable. Anyway, yeah, smile on face, I'm out in the woods. Another raging inferno. What's Gus doing? And we've got another lovely site down there, beans ready to go on. Ah, yes. It's an hard life. So I've turned it right down now. This pan's gone a bit twisted after the chestnut cooking, but it's still solid. So yeah, look at them babies. Might just have to sample a bit. Yeah, and they're coming on fine. Yeah, it's brightening up again now, so I'm not sure. I don't think we're going to get out. It's just grey, but a bit of... It's making some funny noises. I don't know if we're going to get any. I don't think so. Anyway, I'm waffling here. So, yeah. Stan's just out of shop. But, you always have an audience when you've got food with these bears. Pretty damn nice. Not quite warm enough yet, but so yeah, this the old Biolite, what a fantastic piece of kit. I used to use it like mad, messing about at home, always burning bits and bobs. It's good fun. I've not done it for a while, but I still enjoy that sort of thing. But actually this, I've used a handful of kitty litter and a few sticks lying about, and the ground, as you know, this time of year it's wet and horrible. But it's just bloody fantastic. It's bomb proof. I've had this particular unit, I must have had it 4 years. I can't exactly remember. It must be 4 or 5, whatever. And I tell you now, if this ever does pack up, I'll buy another one now, definitely, in a heartbeat. It's probably my favourite stove for fun and cooking. You can't beat the Trangia for actual, as a mini cooker if you like, but actual fun and heat it gives out, because like this time of year you've got a heater regardless if you're cooking or not, so that's why I've been bringing it regularly. It's fantastic, because I'm sitting here now, it's about 11, well, I put my watch back on now, but you're 11 degrees, but it's actually only about 7 if you stand out there, and it cooks like a dream really, as long as you're sensible with it, especially with these. I've got one bag left, look. If you put these on sensibly, you can get, I mean, I've been here, I must have been here, what time is it now? I'll tell you in a minute what time it is, I don't even know. It is 9:41, so I've been here about an hour and a half. This has been burning for about an hour and 20. I've used one bag. I've loaded it up a couple of times and I've put a couple of sticks in. Cooked my food, had a couple of brews. It's just fantastic. I definitely would recommend, if you don't mind the weight, that's the only downside, and they're quite bulky compared to an Alco stove. I would thoroughly, this is a 3 thumbs up. What is it, Stan? You've just been spying at birds in a tree, haven't you, mate? Hey? There's old Camp Chestnut. I think that's very apt. Anyway, this is approaching from the path side to the top. So what I'd see what it looks like. It's quite a good colour actually, this green yew tree. What I am toying with the idea is, you've got to love them bloody tops, haven't you? Yeah, what I'm toying with the idea is, well, my missus asked me actually when we're out, what do I want for anniversary and that. And I says, well, I'm not bothered, but I would like another tarp, I think. I've been thinking about getting a camp chair as well for ages, but this time of year I've enjoyed using the tarp a lot because it's relatively lightweight. The only thing with that is that's a DD 3x3 standard one, and pack size it's quite big. What we're taking the Biolite as well, I'm running out of space in my pack, but I've been thinking about getting a super light one for a while, so that might be, I'm sort of 75% certain I'm going to go for one of them in Coyote Brown, I think, so it'll be good for this time of year. What are you pair doing down there rooting? What are you doing, eh? No wonder they're bloody plastered. Look, this is all right. Reedy and all marsh and stuff here they go bloody rooting round in, especially Stanley. He's up to his neck in it all the bloody time. Yeah. Seems to be 1 or 2 planes flying today, and I can hear people shooting in distance as well. But that's not a problem, is it really? Yeah. I'll see what Camp Chestnut's doing now. Yeah, and what I'm really pleased about is this is quite a big bag, this one. Weighs a bloody ton. But I've managed not to burn that because I've been using sticks. Now I put that in my stash. I've still got a bag in there from last week, so now I'm set up now. If I come up here and I'm desperate and I ain't got no to burn, and I can keep warm. Seems like a good idea really. Anyway. Well, we're all squared away now. So yeah, I'd recommend anybody that likes the outdoors but hasn't really took the plunge in not getting any gear out, buy yourself a cheap little stove and go out in the woods and just cook something. You won't regret it, you'll never look back. If you like the outdoor life, it's an eye-opener, I think. Cooking adds, because I've always liked my walks and just like, you know, wandering around the countryside, actually stopping and sitting and just watching what's going off around you in your little spot, and cooking as well, it just adds, it just makes it such a lovely occasion every time for me. So anyway, just thought of the millennium, thought of the day. Get yourself a stove, and go and cook something in the woods. Are we ready? Gus? Are we ready? He's found some bloody God knows what to eat. Stan's picked up a log. Yeah, so that's been such a good day. Loving it. So we're off home now. It's really nice as well. It really feels like spring. Yeah, because we've had about a week or so of really cold weather, haven't we? It's been quite cool all the time. And it's a good, I'd say it's about 8 to 9 degrees out here now, it feels like. It's quite bright. And I'm going to go home, clean up, go down to my dad's. And I'm looking forward to that. Oh, that joint, honestly, you want to get one. It's they're about £7 for the joint, but you get loads of meat on it. And it's wrapped in streaky bacon. It's, oh. Yeah, I know I always seem to be just lately coming to this spot. But it's really easy for me, I suppose. I know I'm going to get a nice quiet place, and it's probably only about 4 miles or something. It's less than 5 round trip, so it's like an hour and a half walk. I don't have to put the dogs on the lead, so that's why I keep coming back and back to this place. I ought to try and find some other spots, because there are more around here, but that's just always my favourite place. So I'm afraid I'm sort of stuck in this routine of just, it's dead easy, straight out the backfield, dogs can run about, and I know I'm going to get a quiet place to myself. You know, as most lads know, in UK, it depends whereabouts you live obviously, but you are limited at times. Anyway, thought of the day, private spot, always better. Now their mooks are all here waiting for something to happen. Don't know if they're waiting to be fed or what. They seem quite expectant. Come on then, I'm going to take these down to the river. I don't know if they'll go in or not, but Stanley's completely plastered. Good boy! Get your stick! Go on, Gus, let's have you in. What's this? You ready? I'll get a bit of crap off the Stan. Good lad. Give me that stick. What about this one? He's missed the bugger somehow. Get it, Gus. So the plan is, hopefully, for Stan, unless he finds another muddy puddle to jump in, as he tends to, I can just dry him off. He'll stink a bit, but be better than I want to get down to my dad's first for a bath. So anyway, seemed like a good idea at the time.